Hear ye, prepare thyself for a proclamation from the Dukes of Gaming.
Do you love video games? Do you love staying up to date with the latest going-ons of the gaming industry? Do you love shooting the breeze with your friends about all things interactive entertainment? Well then, fine people, do we have a podcast just for you? Join us at the Dukes of Gaming podcast. Gather around as me and my fellow Dukes bring you the most interesting news, interesting topics, and spicy hot takes from the video game realm every single Monday. If that sounds like a blast to you, subscribe to Dukes of Gaming, no questions asked. Available wherever you get your podcast.
Hear ye, the ad read is over.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Underground Nerd Nation.
Hey, yo.
Thank you for coming back. We appreciate y'all. The views have been crazy recently for us, which we greatly appreciate.
Yeah.
For having people.
Yes,
more people
thank y'all.
subbing,
Appreciate
more views,
y'all.
The whole thing. So we greatly appreciate that. But I'm Keston, aka DJ Nexus.
Camden, aka King Shark's Tooth.
And I'm Adrian, Adrian 7.
Okay.
7?
Yeah, 7 because there were only 7 exclusives in this Sony State of Play thing, which is supposed to be about exclusives. But anywho, I don't know.
I digress, right?
Yeah,
But yeah.
I don't
Throw
mess
a shade. Throw a shade already. We ain't even 30 seconds in.
You know,
It's not shade. That's factual information, bro. This is real spit right here.
You ain't have to point it out,
7.
though. You ain't have to point it out.
Oh no, I was gonna point it out. Y'all knew I was here to point it out.
But yeah, as you can see, we're missing one of our guys tonight. Dash had a little bit of a family emergency, so make sure y'all keep him in your prayers.
Yeah.
And not really sure when he'll be back, but yeah, as I said, keep him and his family in your prayers.
Yep.
But yeah, so let's get into this Sony State of Play, which I'm not gonna lie, came up on me out of nowhere because it was pretty much like they just posted it online. I ain't heard nothing about it other than when IGN said, "Oh, Sony State of Play live stream." I was like, "Oh, so that happened."
I didn't even know what happened. Like, to be honest with you, like, I had no clue.
Yeah, Sony kind of they just drop stuff whenever, like without letting anybody know. And I also had no idea. Like, I didn't know until y'all hit me up. It was like, "Oh, we're doing State of Play." I was like, "There was another one." How did I miss it again?
Yeah, I mean, but most of it was on this PlayStation VR 2. So I'm like, I'm interested. I'm not gonna lie, because there was a lot of games that's on PlayStation VR that actually like look like it would be fun to play.
Foglands?
Yeah.
Foglands looks dope.
Foglands did look pretty awesome.
The VR version of Resident Evil Village.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah, it was in there. Because the first thing I thought about is I couldn't imagine trying to fight what's the woman vampire's name?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
Can't remember.
I was about to say I can't remember her name. Demetrius. Is that it?
No, I can't remember. The one with the one that's built like a brick, house.
No,
girl, stuck.
Because I'm about to say, playing the game, you already see how like statuesque she is. But trying to be in the VR and you having to look up I'm like, bruh,
I don't.
death by
No.
snoo for real.
The way some of these do, I mean, there's some weird people out here, man. I don't know if you want that virtual though.
Hey,
I don't know if you want that virtual. Like,
it wouldn't be safe to buy secondhand
no
VR controllers, bro.
What's that?
We can't have that.
Not safe for work. Because especially when the modders get a hold of that game in VR. Oh, bruh. They are gonna mess that game up so
That's
bad.
exactly how that game in Cyberpunk got started. Y'all remember dude, man, on the side of the street watching cyber buns? that's how it gets started right here.
Yeah, you right.
He's over here watching cyber cheeks.
Oh man. I'm telling you that.
Getting them cyber yams.
There's too many perverted people in the world to lead that game like that. Because I can already see, there's gonna be that one dude that figures out how to mod that game, and first thing he's gonna do is gonna try to look up Lady Demetrius' dress and try to grab her dress and just
like come on, for real.
I was like, bro, come on.
Is this where we're at?
It don't need to be all that. Come on, bro.
I'll tell you,
the modders, they a trip.
I tell you, the one I wouldn't play is that Green Hell VR. Nah, y'all can keep that.
Yeah, that wasn't for me.
Keep that. I refuse.
that put me too much into one of those, like, not to be racist, but that put me too much into one of them horror movies that only white people be in, because only white people would be in them situations. You know what I mean? Like what's that one movie about them going into the cave and they like met the weird people, the weird creatures that was like killing everybody.
The Descent.
Oh, I never seen that.
The Descent.
Descent? Oh, that's another movie. Thank you for warning me. I'm not watching that.
I was about to say,
actually
I haven't seen it.
A really good movie.
I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for
it.
I'm not gonna watch it, but I'll take your word.
Yeah, I'm with Keston.
But
there was some jump stuff. I didn't go for it.
But like stuff like that, only, again, not trying to be, only white people would be in that situation, because you are not gonna catch no black person trying to go into a cave to see what the cave is like.
Hey, you know what's a fun idea, guys? Let's go spelunking in the cave where little Rodney died in 1842.
Like, that don't even sound right coming out of no black person's mouth. Let's go spelunking. That sounds like something a slave master forced them to do. So, like, your punishment is spelunking. Nah, master, I don't want to go spelunking. Nah, you're going spelunking.
Right. Nothing about that seems safe.
Jamal, where you go? Master told me to go spelunking.
Oh no, not spelunking. He didn't make you go spelunking, did he? Nah, yeah, he made me go spelunking. See, it in no way does that sound like a good time. Even in the concept just alone, like to go explore an empty cave in the dark.
Yeah,
that just doesn't sound fun.
Well, that's why that game. That VR game that can stay VR. But the one that caught my attention the most was Synapse. I thought the gunplay looked amazing, and the sound and everything how it looked. I was like, yo, I'd play that.
Synapse did look good. I'm not going front.
Is Synapse the one? It's almost like a gray scale to it.
Yeah.
Like as far as the colors. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I know what game you're talking about.
One. Yeah, that one is.
Okay.
Just the camera angle, like from the trailer, I got mad Time Crisis vibes.
I was thinking about that too. I thought about that too, because matter of fact, while I was watching it, I was wondering, like, why they haven't made a VR like Time Crisis game yet.
Thank you. That would be amazing.
That would sell, especially if they do it like in this generation's graphics and with the PS5 power. Oh, that game would be crazy.
Oh, it would be insane. Now they're strictly like Time Crisis is strictly like arcades now, though.
Yeah.
It was mainly always arcade though, but that was because of the setup you had to have to play it. Yeah. Like even at home, didn't you have to have like the
it was that,
infrared gun or whatever?
You had to
Yeah.
have the infrared gun, and you had to have like it's like a plastic pad that you have. It was probably about like that big, but you have to put it on the floor, and it was terrible because it was like just a mushy pad. Like it didn't have that same
Yeah.
that same recoil like when you stepped on the actual pedal. Like it just felt like
Right.
it felt like you was just stepping on a bubble wrap. Like that. Then it, like I said,
It had the DDR pad.
Shit cheap.
yeah, cheaply made. I mean, I guess because I mean, I think that whole kit was still like $120 or something like that. So I guess that's how they kept it to that price. But yeah, not saying I bought it, but I saw it in a store one time and I was like messing with it. I was like, oh no, this ain't gonna be fun.
Bro, I
So can
like
somebody go ahead?
oh, I was just gonna say I like how they're making games now based off books. Because there was another VR game, Journey to the Foundation. I was like, oh, okay. So we're basing games off books now too. I mean, I'm pretty sure they've maybe done that in the past, but it's like one of the New York Times bestseller books. I was like, okay.
I mean, maybe that'll work in this market because I didn't know it was from a book. So I'm just looking at it as a game, and the game itself didn't really captivate me. Like I wasn't super intrigued by that one. What I was intrigued by was Before Your Eyes, but also because I didn't understand why you would want to play a game where you have to relive your life before dying. Like the premise of the game is confusing to me.
I take it as
Like that dude was like, oh, you blink your eyes and you're gonna go forward in time, and then I'm gonna send you back the next time you blink your eyes to the beginning, your first memory. And I'm like, yo, but why though? Why why do I have to relive my entire life before my eyes? And the only time you relive your life before your eyes is when you think you're about to die or when you die. That's what, because I've had it happen, and I for sure thought I was about to die. That car was crushing my leg, and I was like, "Yep, this is it. That's how I die." And I saw all types of little tidbits of my little life, like, so I don't know that one. I don't know if I'll play that one.
Now, when they say blink your eyes, like, are they talking about? They ain't talking about physically, right? Because could you imagine just being that VR headset, just no blinking?
trying to keep your eyes open? I don't think so.
You got a guy from
that would be so annoying.
You got my hero dude over here. His eyes water.
That one droplet.
That one droplet.
I got you, bro. Could you
gonna be dry.
Could you imagine being rich with a game like that? You got your butler over here on the side waiting to pour water eye drops in your eye just to make sure you don't lose the game. Just, Benson, come here, Benson. Give me a spruce real quick.
Yes, Master Keston.
Oh yeah, no, I feel like a lot of game, and this is what I was talking about being in the era of gaming that we're in. You get a lot of these people that are making these indie style games with where they can basically do whatever they want, like complete creative control over what they're doing, and then you end up with these unusual games. You know what I mean? Like the one he was talking about in the what's that old game? I'm not even gonna try to remember. I can see it, but I can't remember the name of it. It's like the rapture has come and you like going through trying to solve puzzles and stuff like that. You know what game I'm talking about? Like I said, it's a very obscure game. If y'all know what I'm talking about, comment it down below. But I cannot remember the name of this game.
You want to talk about obscure? That Humanity freaked me out. The game they showed Humanity. That game freaked me out. I ain't even gonna lie.
I don't. Again, another game I don't understand. Are the humans following the dog because he's cute, or because they're curious because he's glowing? Like what? Why is the dog the key to the humanity?
Are you playing God, and is the form of God the shape of a dog? Like, but it's like I don't know. That game freaked me out. It's like a whole. My anxiety would go through the roof.
Trying to save everybody.
Dude, do you see the amount of stuff you can control and how you got to get through? Oh my God. That's too much.
How did
That's
it go
way
from
too-
like people just following the dog to a full-on like Sith versus Jedi battle at the
Dude,
end?
yeah.
Like, why did they have
I saw-
lightsabers at
'cause
the end of that trailer?
I was like, the antagonist in this game must be insane because this went from like it literally jumped like several centuries of technology because it was just normal people walking down the street, and then all of a sudden it's a full out Jedi Sith battle at the end.
I'm over here like, yo, I kind of want to play just to have a Jedi Sith battle. Like, that's it. That's what I want to
Yeah.
do.
I was like, that one was crazy. I was like, what in the world is going on? I did not understand what was going on.
You got the Galactic Empire over here. I'm like, what? I was like, yo, game freaked me out, but then I seen that I was like, maybe I would have make it that far. Maybe.
Knowing
But-
you play it on Jedi Grandmaster Doggy something like you would play on the hardest difficulty and it would be like the most annoying Sith battle in the world.
It'd be like puppy and then dog and then lone wolf. Camden's picking lone wolf status. He wants all the smoke.
Yeah, he's gonna play Lone Wolf first because that unlocks Alpha Wolf, and that's what he's gonna play next.
It'd probably be next year. Like, yo, I finally made it to halfway in the game.
It'd be like, what game you talking about? The one with the dog. You still playing it? I didn't know he was gonna make it that far.
Nah,
But hey,
just-
I know one of the games that they were talking about was the expansion for Destiny 2, the Lightfall.
can I say this?
We're gonna try
Can I
this
say
again.
this?
We're gonna try it again.
Look, can I say this? Destiny, boy, shout out Bungie, but Destiny 2 be having has literally the greatest expansions ever in history for game. I swear to God, I don't think there's another game that has better expansions than them. Like these trailers be fire.
The only one that can compete is probably GTA. When it comes to expansions, I said the only one that can compete. I'm not saying it's better. I'm just saying the only one that can compete because I'm with you. Is as long. Matter of fact, let me look that up real quick. How long has Destiny 2 been out?
A minute.
that
A
must-
minute.
4 or 5 years.
I feel like it's been longer than that.
I swear to God, they got like these expansions are be freaking fire, dude. And the characters
but
they
Destiny,
bring in.
Every time I've played Destiny, I played Destiny 1 and I really enjoyed that game. And then Destiny 2 came out and I got it. And then I put it down for a little while and I came back and it played completely different. Like several generations of expansions had passed. And I get into the game and it's like run and gun. It felt like a different game. I mean, I know it's a run and gun the game, or a loot shooter, but I don't know. It wasn't my thing. It felt so repetitive the second time around.
And that's the thing with the game. That's one of my only issues with that game is that it can become repetitive. But I think that just comes with the looter shooter aspect of it all. Like you can't keep just expanding the game and try to throw variety in it without the main part of the variety is just the different type of enemies you face.
I mean, you could say it's repetitive, but that's Destiny's in the aspect of it's a first person like World of Warcraft game.
Yeah.
The concept of the game is to get to raids. That's where you start getting your big boy loot, and then you gotta do special stuff to be able to beat these. But like, if y'all never done a raid in Destiny, it's a whole other ball game.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That, to be honest, if I had like a goal to get to with this channel or with Fifth Element Entertainment in general, is that I want to get to a point where stuff like raids and just video game stuff like that in general, that we can like legit stop and sit down for like 5-6 hours and that be our job, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like getting paid to do that and put it out as content.
Yeah,
because could you imagine us four trying to do a raid?
Ooh.
Wait, how many?
I'm with it.
How many people can be in a raid?
6.
6. Okay, so shout out to one of our Best Buy brethren, Kenny. We get us 4 and we get Kenny. and we need one more.
Hey, shoot, we can get Scotty.
Scotty, okay.
Scotty be there.
Us
We in
four,
there.
Kenny and Scotty. Could you imagine?
Because Braylon
how-
could do it. Braylon
how-
wouldn't body game. It ain't free.
Even if he had the game, he'd be late.
He would
How
be
you late to a remote meeting?
Bro, we on the final ball of the balls.
Could you
My bad,
imagine?
dog.
I had to stop and get a sandwich. Bro, you ain't ate yet? What you mean you had to stop and get a sandwich? We started playing 2 hours ago.
Yo, we up here going ham on this one boss trying to get him down, and all of a sudden you hear in the background, "Hey guys, I'm here." Nigga, what? You just now getting here? Nigga, we thought you wasn't showing up. What you mean?
He
Bruh.
show up, fight for 2 minutes and get the best gear. Like, yo, go home.
I'd kick your brother out.
Yo,
I don't know how I'd do it, but I kick your brother out.
I'd treat him like
I'd be-
jazz.
I be aimed at his dome, boy. You better put my loot down. You was not here struggling with us.
Everybody gang up on them, death by fire. Everybody just let off into get out. Just get out. Get out. Get out.
But yeah, can you imagine that 600? Oh Lord, the shit talking.
Oh, it would be hilarious.
Oh, I'd have to get back in my groove. I ain't played Destiny in some years.
Oh, that's neither. That's why I think it would be funny.
Well, we tried to play, and
Yeah. We was lost. Instantly lost.
I was like, "Where am I?"
Wait, didn't I? I think I tried to play with y'all too, and I instantly got lost. Like y'all was doing something, and I showed up, and then next thing I knew, y'all were in a different part of the map, and I'm still in the same part of the map with a whole different crew of people fighting the same boss but a different difficulty. And I'm like, "Yo, where did y'all go?"
I think I remember that
Bro, what?
because I think I do remember that because the communications we were having didn't make any sense because the enemy you were describing didn't make sense with the enemy me and Camden was fighting. It was like, Adrian, where are you at? And then we looking around and then we just see this small dot off in the distance with Adrian's name over. I was like, this nigga ain't even over.
You way on the other side of the map.
Cause y'all came, y'all conquered, y'all dipped. I was looting. I was like, let me get this. Let me get this. Oh, the battle started back up. Y'all gone. I'm just fighting with some new people that popped up.
To be fair, that's Camden's fault.
Hold on. What I
Bro,
do?
whenever I've played looter shooters with you, you don't get loot. You like kill and keep going. Like you are like a Terminator. You don't think nothing about the treasures around that's been dropped. I remember there was one time I was playing. I think we was playing Borderlands. Camden was killing stuff, and I'm like picking up loot. I look up. Camden is like 400 yards that way. And I was like, bro, I looked down for a second. How did you get all the way over there? He's like, man, I'm trying to get to the like, bro, come on now.
See, I'm too inquisitive.
down.
See,
My bad.
y'all be leaving me in Back for Blood too, because as soon as we get a room cleared in Back for Blood, I'm like, yeah, let me go through here real fast. Next thing I know, here come the horde. I turn around. Adrian, where you at? Bro, y'all left me.
I'm telling you,
Oh,
that
where
is-
we
that is
were.
because of Camden and Dash. I have been trained. I have suffered the trauma of being by myself, wondering where these two niggas is at, and they be leaving me. I was like, okay, I see how the game is.
So fast. They'll leave you in a heartbeat with a smile on their face too.
Look, I'm not trying to fight that many hordes. Like, they come every like 2 minutes. So you got to get through the level. I don't want to fight like 32 hordes. I
But
want to
that's
fight
what's-
like
Look, I understand. That's why I don't argue with you. I'm just letting you know that the speed is because of them, not me.
Okay.
That's all
right,
I want
well,
to point out.
Next time I'll just keep my head on the swivel. I'll be like, all right, let me make sure.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Just-
all right, let me get this loot. Oh, there they go. Yeah, then I can go with y'all.
I was about to say, just listen for the shit talking. If the shit talking gets quiet, they too far away from me.
Oh,
Stick
man.
and move, baby. Stick and move.
Yeah, because
I know.
them mugs take off in a heartbeat.
Well, I had to learn the hard way. Some of the cats I used to play with online, I was like, yo, man, let me loot up. Shh. Like, prime example. Me and Braylon, we like to play Apex Legends. Braylon likes to sit around places and be looting all the damn time. I I got my stuff. Time to go. I'm out here fighting. I turn around, Braylon nowhere to be found. I get gunned down. Yo, where are you at? Man, I'm over here getting detachments. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate you.
Yo,
You get that mentality because of that grandmaster stuff. You got to keep moving when the difficulty's that high. We be out here in regular difficulty. We got time. We got time to investigate a little bit. Let me at least get some help. Give me some time to slap a band-aid on.
How is your brother late to the combat though? You basically just describe your brother being late to combat. Like
he do every time. Every time. And if he says otherwise, he's lying. It's a damn travesty. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. I'm over here fighting 3 cats, and he back here, man. I'm getting attachments. Yo, the game is meant to be it's fast paced. That's what the game is. Not just slow roll.
Yeah, I was about. I haven't played Apex Legends yet, but just seeing the gameplay, like that's definitely not a game you can be still in.
Well, he do.
Like Modern Warfare, you can kind of like be tactical and like move around slow, but Apex Legends, every time I see somebody playing Apex, it's move, slide, kick, shoot, move again. Like it is fast.
Yeah, it's too much for me.
I'm about to say that's part of the reason why I haven't played it yet, because I know these other kids that's been on here for like years already. I know I'd go in there and I'd get waxed.
Oh, them dudes is nasty. There's some nasty people on there. Oh my God.
I was saying I'd immediately get waxed. I was like, nah, my ego can't take that.
But can I say this? I think Street Fighter 6 is about to be the best fighter game this year.
And
my God, that game looks so good.
Did you see how disrespectful Zangief was treating my man? Yo,
hold
Zangief
up.
did not have to do
not
that
act like
that.
Zangief isn't always that disrespectful.
Zangief's been a problem in Street Fighter for a long
basically since the beginning, since 2.
And his problem. And his difficulty usage is the highest of the high. Like you got to be mad talented to use that dude correctly. Like super talented.
That's a big character. That dude Suplex. That dude did him like Hulk did Loki in the Avengers. That dude was just massacring a sumo wrestler. And let me bruh.
Who's this new character? Luna? What's her name? Looney?
What's her name?
Lily.
Lily.
Was it Lily? Yeah.
So that's got to be the other character's daughter, right? From Street Fighter 2 Champion. What was the Native American character's name?
Don't ask me, because I'm over here thinking about Nighthawk.
No, hold on.
The Native American.
I didn't look this
Hold up. I don't know if she's Native American though, because to be honest, she sounded like Hispanic. Like she might have been from South America.
I don't know. All I know is she looked like an airbender to me.
Well, she's a brand new character, and
brand new,
and she's gonna be nasty.
Yo, these brand new characters they drop, all of them seem like they're gonna be nasty. Especially Kimberly, the hip hop ninja chick.
Oh, that chick.
Yo, she. I keep saying, like, every year, like a Street Fighter game comes out, and I'd be like, you know what, this might be the game to get me back into Street Fighter. But this one, this one might be the game to get me back into Street Fighter.
Like real talk, man, that thing looked good. And then they did the outro with Cammy. I swear to God, Cammy is...
Yo, and she hit the character with the body breaker from the movie. Yo, I fucks with Cammy. She might be my new backup character.
And her whole outfit is fire.
Yeah.
Like they ain't got her in the skin tight stuff no more, man. They got her in that, like her little Britain outfit. I was like, yo, that's gas. That's like the character looks and stuff look phenomenal. I swear to goodness, that game is going to be pretty fire. I'm probably glad to pick it up.
I'm definitely getting it.
This year is this year is going to kill my pockets.
If I have the money, I'm probably gonna get the game and get a fight stick.
Oh,
T-Hawk.
Okay.
T-Hawk.
I
just the character design. I feel like they're related, but I could be wrong.
I mean, you could be right though, because especially with the way Street Fighter all the fight
Nightwolf.
games actually. Now that I think about it, Nightwolf is Mortal Kombat, ain't it?
I said Nighthawk earlier. I was just.
Oh, you was trying to figure out what.
I said Nighthawk. I was like, that's Nightwolf. I'm such a dumbass. God damn.
You was trying to figure out what name you was trying to bring out.
I mixed Nightwolf and T-Hawk together. It came up with
Okay.
Nighthawk.
So, according to the internet, they are from the same tribe.
Oh, so she
T-Hawk and
is.
Lily.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Look at the design for Lily, and then go back and look at the design for T-Hawk in Super Street Fighter, and you can like as soon as I saw her, I was like, oh, she's T-Hawk.
I see. T-Hawk Street Fighter.
T-Hawk.
Okay, I get what you're saying now.
But yeah,
T-
I'm so
T-Hawk.
excited. I was so excited to see a better fighting game because I was not super impressed by the Naruto Baruto Storm game trailer.
Yeah, but I think that was more directed at the people that
Yo.
would be excited because
People
Naruto-
love the Naruto Ultimate
Yeah.
Shippuden games. Like, they really do like those games.
I don't know. Me, it's just me. I'm sorry, internet. I know that I'm not the most versed when it comes to anime games, but
But you're more of a traditional fighter. Like, you like the side-scroll fighting games.
yeah, but I mean, I also I remember when Budokai 3 came out, and I'm showing my age at this point, but when Budokai 3 came out, that game was fire, like really, really good.
Yeah.
And what was it? Tenkaichi?
Tenkaichi.
One of-
Oh, yeah.
Tenkaichi 2.
was pretty good too.
I think 2 was good, 3 was trash, but those games were okay. I've got the newest, well, I don't think it's the newest anymore, but what was the last Dragon Ball Z game that came out?
Let's show a picture of
Fighter Z?
picture of T-Hawk real quick for the people that need to see him.
Woo,
wanna see him.
T-Hawk! Look
Look
at him!
son.
Yo,
His muscles
T-Hawk!
got muscles.
Let's go, T-Hawk!
But yeah,
Were those rippling muscles coming out of his shoes? That man.
Yo, man, we all know everybody in Street Fighter just ripped out to shreds. Like,
right.
people just ripped out of their mind. Even
even the women.
E Honda has a six-pack and a gut at the same time. How is that possible?
I just need them to bring back Fei Long at this point. If they bring back Fei Long,
Oh, Fei Long's always been my favorite character. I love Fei Long.
you can't, bruh. It's a Bruce Lee character. You can't go wrong with any Bruce Lee character in any fighting game.
Absolutely not.
You know, that I mentioned. I wonder why they haven't brought back Fei Long, because I haven't seen Fei Long in like any of the recent games. Has he? Has he been in any of the recent games?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I know
Capcom
he
tripping.
wasn't in 4 or 5.
Hey, but shout out to Capcom because they making a comeback because
Yeah.
you got Street Fighter 6 dropping. That Resident Evil 4 remake. Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. Holy
And I'm
hell.
not even a Resident Evil fan. I know
I'm not
Dash is
either.
a huge Resident Evil fan.
Oh, he's
I
so
know
excited
Dash
for
was
this.
Yeah, he's got to be excited. But I might actually play this one. Like, it looks good.
I said the same. Well, I didn't say the same thing about Village because I still don't think I can like play through a Resident Evil game. Like my nerves is too bad. Anytime I get in a situation where I'm being chased, my nerves can't take it. What was it? There was one game. Yeah, there was one game I was playing where I didn't know this was going to happen, but the mannequins came to life and started chasing. But they would only chase you when your back was turned.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what
So-
you're
No,
talking
that's
about.
not the game for me.
Yeah, and I remember getting off that game, and when I tell you my nerves was shot, like my hands was trembling still. When I was like, yeah, scary games just ain't for me. That's just not my wheelhouse. I'll watch
That's-
them.
That's
'Cause
why I appreciate the internet. I can
Yeah.
watch people play this shit.
Exactly. I
I
watch.
not have to
I
worry
watch-
about it.
I watched somebody play Resident Evil Village.
Like-
That was almost like me and Courtney was watching a series, like a TV series. It was like, hey, we're gonna watch some of that Resident Evil tonight. It was like, oh yeah, let's do that. And you know that would be our nightly thing.
See, that's fire. That's fire. Like, but
Yeah.
that's what's so good about some of these content creators. So that's why I envy them. I love their stuff. They give us these games and able to, because there's some of these games I would never play because some of them, yes, I'm putting this on record, are too damn hard. Like Hollow Knight, I can never 100% that game.
I was about to say I still have to
Ever.
go back to Hollow Knight. It is on my Switch, but I was like, man, that game is hard.
I would never be able to be Absolute Radiance ever, but I could see somebody else do it. So that's why I like watching people play scary games, because I could never play them. Like, what is it? What's a game that's like pretty popular with you're in the toy factory and they be getting chased by the big blue monster.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes, there's that one, but there's a new one. Poppy's Playland. There we go. Or Poppy's Playground. I think that's what it's
Oh,
called.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think Corey Kenshin played that, didn't he?
Yes.
Shout out to Corey Kenshin.
Shout out Corey.
We watch a lot of his stuff because I don't like scary games.
Yeah, and Afro Samurai. I mean, Afro Sinji.
Sinji.
Yeah, sorry, Afro Sinji. So I watch a lot of his stuff. So because Corey loves scary games, loves them for whatever reason. I guess he's a glutton for punishment, but
yeah.
I mean, shout out to them. But y'all ready to get to the meat and potatoes of the whole freaking 15 minutes of the state of play?
Right. They closed out hard with this one.
15 minutes, dude. As you can see back here.
So just I have a question. When and how did Harley acquire these superpowers? Because she looks like she got superpowers in this game. You can't be swinging like Spider-Man through the city and then power kick into something.
It's gadgets.
On a giant gun. Yo, them gadgets is too broke. Like
you don't see her. You don't see the little fly thing when she's in the video and she's swinging from it.
There's like there's like a drone over her that she's swinging from.
Yeah.
Oh, so she got an assist. That's what that is.
All of them do. There's only one person on that team that has superpowers, and that's King Shark. All the others are regular ass humans
with gadgets.
But I mean, not Bloodsport. Deadshot is Deadshot in this game, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Deadshot, that he makes sense though. He's got multiple guns. He got the jetpack. He got that makes sense. And then Boomerang, I guess his superpower thing, that dude basically turns into the Flash. Like he was just appearing and then reappearing.
He has a gauntlet.
It's the Speed Force Gauntlet. Ain't that what it's called?
It's a Speed Force Gauntlet.
So Waller got these gadgets just hanging out in lockup somewhere.
Waller is a problem.
I was like, why are you not surprised about this? Like, why are you not surprised?
Waller is a problem.
I'm just trying to figure it out. Because
you really think
she is a problem for everybody? She's a problem for Superman.
You really think Waller just gonna be? You don't think that she got something in the chamber? Waller always got something in the chamber.
Like you remember back on the Venom episode. Yeah. Back on the Venom episode where we was talking about what if Joker got a symbiote? Like the level of dread that would come over me if I ever met a Joker in a symbiote suit. Yeah, still not as scary as Waller.
I don't know.
Still not as scary as Waller.
I mean, Waller,
because Waller would hire the Joker in the symbiote suit
and then
control it.
But see, and that's the thing. Not only would she control it, but she would have a way to kill him instantly. If it exists in Waller's world, she knows how to kill it, or will find out how to kill it. She's almost as bad as Batman. The only difference between her and Batman is that she will kill
with no remorse.
With no remorse, ruthless, merciless kill.
I feel like Batman creates this stuff as a contingency plan, and then he just loses track of it, and Waller's like, I could use this. She got somebody on the inside just scoping out for things Batman puts in the maybe pile.
Hey, you know what? I wouldn't put it past her, but still, that means she's willing to do something Batman isn't willing to do.
The island of misfit gadgets
instantly makes her more scared.
Right. That dude said a speed gauntlet. Well, we got the Flash, so I don't really need a speed gauntlet. But just in case we don't have Flash, I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile. And then Fox comes in and he's like, Waller, we got something.
It's
I'm gonna grab it.
Wayne Enterprises Acme. That's they Acme.
Right.
It's the maybe pile.
Well, you said Lucius Fox is the inside man for Waller.
He might be.
He on payroll.
He could be playing both sides of the fence. I'm just
He
saying
on
he
payroll.
got access.
Lucius could be in there all the way tired of Batman shit. Like he keep letting these damn villains go. He keep just putting them in the Arkham Asylum. They break out and just keep killing, but he just throws them back in there like he don't see the problem. Like,
and I'd be giving him mad gadgets. I gave this dude a tumbler. I gave this dude a bat wing. I gave this dude all time. He wanted to be able to turn his neck. Not since action figures has Batman been able to turn his neck. And I got that done for him. Least I could do is get Waller some backup.
He said turn his neck. Full 180, man.
He got 90 degrees.
Batman,
radius.
look over there.
I gave him 90-degree radius.
Yo, no joke. I was going back and watching. There was a YouTube video I was watching, and it was like showing the best and worst of Batman. And Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney, even the first Bale movies, that dude said, Batman, look over there. His whole chest would turn. It was one in George Clooney's shot. He's driving the bat wing through the air, right? And somebody's on the ground like, hey, Batman. And Batman's like, I'm like, yo, how did we not think how corny that looked?
Oh, stiff
Didn't even
neck.
catch it.
Oh, creaking your neck when you wake up in the morning. But the game, I will say this, the game reminds me of Crackdown. I don't know if any of y'all played Crackdown, but it reminds me
myself from Crackdown.
It reminds me so much of Crackdown.
You know what it reminded me of? Sunset Overdrive.
I can see that too.
That was the first thing I thought about.
Like I'm excited for the game just because I just love DC and comics in general, and I love Rocksteady. I'm gonna give it a chance. Now,
only because it's Rocksteady, I'm giving it a chance.
Well,
a lot of people's problem. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, the only thing I was gonna say is I didn't realize this was part of the Arkham series.
I didn't either.
Yeah, the Arkham universe.
Yeah, so this takes place 5 years after Arkham Knight, which I have not played. I tried to play, but I found the Batmobile mechanic very annoying.
The tank thing, the tank gameplay. Yeah, I think everybody had a problem with that.
I didn't like that.
It wasn't as good. It wasn't as. It was there was too much stuff you had to do in the Batmobile.
Yeah,
right.
That people didn't. People was finally like, "Hey, we were able to find the Batmobile," but it was it didn't work out well.
Because it was like I liked the concept, but it felt like they made it, which Camden probably don't care about this, but I felt like they made it a little too technically difficult. Like you had to hit the tanks just the right way.
Yeah, like
and then you had to do it multiple times.
Batman is let me run in, let me do some Batman things, let me throw a batarang, let me grab this dude while he's not looking. Oh, it's the bat. Let me okay, cool. Now I gotta go out, drive this Batmobile that drives like, I don't know, cat snowplow or something. Like it doesn't go down the road the way a car would go. And then I have to strategically aim these cannons where they will do what I want them to do, which is very hard while people are trying to attack the Batmobile. Like it
I didn't have a problem, but well, I mean,
you said you didn't have a problem? Again, okay. Grandmaster Jedi.
Like, good for you. We proud of you for not having. We expected no less, actually.
Exactly. That's what I said. It probably don't matter to Camden.
But for us normies down here, it was mad aggravating.
Oh man, I know. A lot of people has an issue with this game because it's live service. Which live service games don't bother me. The only ones that did was, of course, Anthem, which was absolute hot ass. Biggest waste of $60 in my life. I swear to gosh. I would never get that back. Keston, where'd you go?
Keston died out of the frame of the video. You said Anthem, and that dude just faded away.
Because Keston knows. Keston knows, man.
I was so... Look, let me tell you something. Because I'm going off on this tangent.
Go ahead, man.
I was so mad about this. When I tell you I was so prepared for this game because they had been hyping it up for the past year. Like the type of mech suit you was gonna get, what powers each one could do. Like they had laid out this framework and this concept for this game, which is still, I still say is an amazing concept. It just needs to go to somebody else to fix it. Like Ubisoft, Rocksteady, like one of these companies that can actually take the game and make it what it was supposed to be. But when I tell you I was prepared, I had color schemes ready. I was like, I am going into this game and I'm going ham. Like, to give you an example, the big mech suit you could get,
Yeah.
I was gonna paint it all blue and I was gonna call him Mega Man.
Oh, nice.
Because
Okay.
I was like having fun with the idea of making these mech suits more like closer to like nerd characters. I like the first suit you get is the Ranger suit, and I was gonna make it black and gold for like the Black Zeo Ranger gold suit. Like I was gonna
Okay.
do stuff like that. Like I was excited. I bought the whichever version of the game was like $80.
Deluxe edition, I think.
I think it was the deluxe edition. Whichever version was like $80. I bought that one, pre-ordered it, like ready for it. And then I got to the game and it was so much trash.
So disappointing. There was
So much trash.
Which,
And even at that, like the gameplay itself is good. When you're like in the suit, the gameplay itself is good.
oh,
it's
it's fluid. It's really good, actually.
The gameplay itself is good. It's just everything around the gameplay was horrible. The story was weak. The encounters you had was weak.
The hub world was terrible.
The hub world, like everything about the game outside of the actual gameplay was just not done. And I blame EA.
Yeah,
I fully blame EA on that one.
Oh yeah.
Because we know BioWare can make a good game. Is it BioWare? Ain't that the name?
Yeah. Yeah.
We know they can make a good game because of what they did prior to that. So we know they can do a good story, good world development. We know they can do a good game, but EA sticking their greedy fingers in every damn thing, rushed the product out. And then when the product didn't work right, they were talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna fix it, and then they don't fix it.
And so that's why this game, with it be a live service, live service games don't bother me like it does so many other people for whatever reason. I like how this was going to be like, you got builds, you got different weapon types, you got different. I didn't know it was going to have all that. Like you got.
I didn't know that.
Like it's going to be basically not a looter shooter, but sort of kind of.
Yeah, it's like riding the edge of what you would call a looter shooter.
Yeah, but it's gonna be 4 players. You're gonna be freaking swinging around, doing all this crazy shit. Fighting big baddies.
Claim your character now. Who you playing?
That's what I was just about to ask. Who y'all going?
I don't know, because I want to say Deadshot, but I don't know. Who you got, Adrian?
Man, it for me, the way I like to play, I'm either gonna have to play as King Shark because I just like getting into the action and like thrashing, or I'm gonna have to play as Harley because I can swing in, do something real fast, and then swing out, and not have to worry about taking too much damage.
See, I'm probably going Captain Boomerang. The whole mad speed and being able to freaking teleport, all that stuff. I'm like, yo, I'm in it. I can get in, get out. Yeah, I'm gonna be fast as shit.
All right, well that means Dash is Harley because you got Deadshot, you got Boomerang, and I got King Shark.
Yeah, I was about to say my second choice was gonna be Captain Boomerang.
Yeah,
the speed thing is intriguing to me.
See, it's either Boomerang or Deadshot because the whole sniping thing and having a jetpack sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. If I have to play with them, I'm not gonna be mad about it. But I feel like my skills would work better with a character that I can just not worry about too much damage and cause tank. A lot of damage.
You need somebody because you die a lot. So we need you to play King Shark.
Hold up. Yeah, first of all, I'm pretty sure the last time we played Back for Blood, this man was the one that blew himself up in a building.
Look, I blew myself up with not knowing. I was going to that blind. I didn't know what I was doing. I was running from zombies.
Grandmaster Jedi mentality. He was like, let me set this bomb and then stand around.
No. We set the bomb and ran out. And then the horde came and I ran in. I was going to go.
Yeah. I was about to say that's what it was. Ran out and then ran back in. But he was like, yo, where are we supposed to go? I was like, where are you talking about? Where are you at? Boom. Camden dead. I was like, you was in the house?
Bro, it was bad.
You was in the house where we planted the bombs?
It blew up right behind me. I'm still standing in the yard of the house. And I turn around, all I see is Camden's name in red inside the flames. And I was like, can I go in there? And I went towards, I was like, oh, fire hot. No, he did.
Look, I had a moment. We all have a moment.
It's okay.
I give you that, but that was a funny moment. I was going to post that moment if it wasn't for the fact that all of us had our mics on and you could hear Dash's baby girl crying in the background.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that, Dash. Because you could hear Dash like trying to talk to her, calm her down, and she's crying her head off. While we try to figure out, while we're also trying to figure out what happened to you.
I didn't know you recorded it.
Oh yeah, just about every time we play, I record a little bit of it at least to try to catch something funny.
Yeah, well, that was a moment, but like, yeah, with this Suicide game, I like the 4-player action is going to be. I think it's going to be pretty fun. I think it's going to be a lot funner to play with 4 people.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait to start getting the different gears and the cosmetic stuff, like how everybody's character is going to look, like their mains. So
which I want to say, not to cut you off, but
no, go ahead.
To follow what you were saying about the live service thing, I think that's why it has to be a live service.
Yeah,
because you can't do like I said, that type of, I guess we're gonna call it a looter shooter, but you can't do something like that and it be just a offline game. Because I'm sure, especially with Rocksteady, I'm sure they're gonna be updating that game like often.
Well, is this gonna be the next big UNN game we gonna play together? It has to be, right?
Yeah, gotta be.
What's that vampire game that was supposed to be coming out?
Hunters, right?
Oh no, I know what you're talking about. Oh, what is the name of that game? It's the one where all the 4 vampire hunters and they all got like different powers.
Oh right.
Yeah. Because it was made by. Isn't it made by Bethesda?
I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. But I can't remember the name of that game. I'm sure I've got it wrote down somewhere with all these E3s and stuff we've reviewed. But I can't
because
remember
I want to say the
now.
name of the game is the name of the town that it's played in. But yeah, I can't remember either.
But yeah,
so that one and this one is definitely going to be the UNN game.
Yeah,
at least for a while.
I'm pretty stoked about this one just because DC always makes some dope stories, especially with Brainiac taking over Metropolis and it being in the Arkham. Like it's gonna be good. Like I just hope that the high flying and all that shit doesn't take over too much of the game, because I don't want to be in the air fighting the entire time. Like, yeah. I don't like, but it just looks like you're going to be, which that might bother me a lot because I don't want to be in the air constantly doing shit.
Well, I think it's going to be similar to Crackdown, like how you're in the air for like a decent period of time, but then you can go in and like actually mix it up with the enemies and then get out.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I'm like you, I'm hoping it's more that way than just like you said, constantly in the air trying to fight.
What really piqued my
a lot of air fighting in the
yeah.
trailer.
What piqued my interest though was when she said you could get different villains gear set type thing. So like you can get like a Bane gear set, and when you kill or shoot people, it hits them with venom, and they explode in venom. I was like, yo, that's pretty fire.
Yo, don't let there be a scarecrow, because I'm hitting.
They're going
with
to
the fear toxin. I'm hitting air.
They're going
y'all
to
with the fear toxin.
You fucking traitor. You Benedict Arnold.
Oh no, it's Superman. Fear toxin. I'm out.
Adrian, I can't see. I see nothing but spiders.
Superman gonna turn into Bizarro that turns into a man full of spiders and snakes. Nah, not for me. Not today. Not this dude. Not this King Shark.
Yo, we're gonna be working with freaking Toy Man in the game. Like, word.
Oh yeah,
And Penguin.
like he's supposed to make like Toy Man is supposed to make like your gadgets and stuff, right?
Yeah. So
Toy Man makes the gadgets, and like Penguin gets you guns or something.
and then, there's a dude named Gadget.
Gadget makes the vehicles.
Yeah,
So
something like that. I know it's something like that.
There's gonna be a lot to this game. It's gonna be, and the character, the actors, the voice actors is gonna be fire.
Oh yeah,
So,
it's
also
definitely gonna
like-
be a fun game.
I also like that they explained it's kind of like Hogwarts Legacy, where you can put on the suit that gives you the most ability, but then it doesn't matter what your aesthetic actually looks like. So they showed King Shark in like the Superman get up, and I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, I do. Shouts out to all the gaming developers that make that possible, to where you can change the appearance to what you want it to look like, instead of trying to like decide if you're gonna keep a piece of equipment because of how it looks, but the stats is on fire. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That was one
That's
thing
been really cool in recent gaming that has started happening.
Yeah.
that I'm
Because
really liking.
a lot of people was having an issue with it because, prime example, Destiny. A lot of the community in Destiny 2 hated it because the gear didn't match what they wanted. So in a later patch or a download, they were able to they put it in there to where you could have your aesthetics look the same how you want them, but keep the gear on. So I don't know what game first did that, but shout outs to being the pioneers.
yeah. The
'Cause,
trendsetter.
yeah, because what game did it recently? Yeah, well, I mean, in Hogwarts, I love that you could do that because some of that stuff is ugly,
Yeah.
absolute trash.
I'm trying to show my fade in the game, but I need the stats for this hat. Like, yo, I need this hat stat, but that fade is on point too.
I'm over here trying to show my shape up, and I got this big poofy witch hat on. Yeah, nah.
Well, I'm trying to show off this beautiful face, and then next thing you know, they give me a Hannibal Lecter mask, and I'm like, but it's got really good stats, and I'm like, I gotta wear this.
or they give you the mermaid mask, the green one that look almost like a butterfly on your face. Yeah, no. Like I said, once I figured out that you could change your appearance, like I kept the same appearance.
It'll be like 3 hours before I figured that out.
Oh, it took me way longer than that. I ain't gonna tell you how long it took me to figure out, because I knew I had paid for the version of the game that came with the Dark Arts wardrobe, but I couldn't figure out where the Dark Arts wardrobe was.
Me too. I know exactly. Then I see something say change appearance. Oh, ding ding ding.
I don't know.
Right?
I don't know if Courtney figured it out or if like she knew from the get-go, but she's the one that told me. It's like, you can change your appearance. I was like, every time changed it right back to the same thing I was wearing.
Gotta rock that top hat.
No, I got that dark arts cloak with the moving skulls on it. Yeah,
that shit is so gassed over.
I rocked that for a long time, and then I recently just changed it to the dragon scale cloak.
That's what I wear.
Ooh,
that dragon scale cloak is fire,
drippy.
bro. That dragon scale is so gas, man. That dragon scale is so gas.
So drippy.
Yeah.
Not to get back on not to go to Hogwarts, but I really do think that game might win Game of the Year.
If it's going to have some competition, but it's going to.
I mean, right now the only competition I can think of that may be on that level is Street Fighter 6.
No, Street Fighter 6 won't get it. The reason Street Fighter 6 won't get this game versus Game of the Year for Hogwarts is because gamers play games. Harry Potter people are going to play Hogwarts and Street
Well,
Fighter. As much as
not
we
not
love,
just Harry Potter. Gamers are gonna play the Harry Potter.
right?
Like,
No, I'm
everybody
saying
play that game.
included in the gamers.
Oh,
like,
I got
we
you
know
now,
the
yeah.
gamers are going to play, but we're also going to have a whole different group of people that normally don't play games that are specifically just going to go out and play this game, or
Yeah.
that only play mobile games or something like that. They're going to play this game. Street Fighter. As much as I hate to say it, the fighting genre isn't what it was years ago, just because of where gaming is today. Like,
Yeah.
gaming today isn't really a turn or a two-person game setting anymore. Most games are made for a full 4, like what we're talking about now with Suicide Squad, or it's set up for online play only for a single player. And with Street Fighter being a 2-person fighting game, I'm going to play Street Fighter, but most of the time I'm just going to play the arcade or the story. I'm not going to go online because I don't want to have to deal with people that are going to thrash my ass. Like, it's unfun.
Pause.
for me
I was
to-
about to say
God
pause.
damn.
Yeah, no Vaseline on that one. Because look,
Sheesh.
these online 2D fighting people
Are
on a different
ridiculous.
world. They're different, bro.
they're
These dudes are
ridiculous.
built different. And
Running
was
T9 internet.
bruh, these dudes will go to their friend's house with the fiber just to get that extra 0.001 millisecond delay latency
Yep.
out of their gameplay.
Yeah.
And they need that, and it works.
Because let me tell you, when I do get that game, if I do decide to play online, I'm turning communication off. Because I'm not about to get trash talked by some 12-year-old in Korea that's been whooping my ass in this game. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna be like, "Oh, you suck." I'm like, "No, shut the fuck up, kid."
Yeah. Nah. Mute
These
that.
dudes will juggle
I'm
you with a
muting
character that can't juggle. I'd be like, how the hell did you juggle me with Ken Masters? That don't even make sense.
It's-
Ken's
let's
not a
say-
juggle fighter.
And they say, come online, say, "Get good." Get
What?
good, noob.
Say it to my face. Put it in your chest.
Hit it with that. Hit it with that TikTok. You're trash. But there's some other heavy hitters though. But I really think Harry Potter is going to take it because the story's been great, gameplay's amazing. What they put in the game is freaking out of this world. The only other contenders are, you got Tekken coming out, Street Fighter. You got Diablo coming out, which could be a good running.
Yeah, but I feel like Diablo is gonna have that same problem Street Fighter has. Like, Diablo is gonna be for those people that like Diablo.
But that's a lot of people.
It is.
That's a lot of
But-
people.
but as I'm saying-
That's a lot of people because
But at
Blizzard,
the same time, Harry Potter has the Diablo people, has the slightly above casual gamer, has the regular casual gamer, and they have the Harry Potter fans.
you're right because I have my wife's family. Some of there's some of her girlfriends are playing it, and they don't play video games. They're playing it just because
exactly.
it is Harry Potter. Even my wife that don't play games wants to play it. Like, she don't play at all.
I got
And
a
I'm like-
friend. I got a friend. She told me, I got a friend. She told me that this is the first game she's played on her Xbox since her daughter was born, and her daughter was born 10 months ago. Actually, no, I'm sorry, I lied. Her daughter is a year old,
Wow.
so she
Yep.
literally has not played a game in over a year, and that was the first one. That she
Wow.
was like, "Yeah, I'm buying this and I'm playing this."
Now that Wild Hearts is fire too, though, but it won't win Game of the Year.
Nah,
I gotta play that Atomic Hearts too. It came out on Xbox Pass, so I gotta.
yeah, but that one's not winning game of the year either.
Yeah,
I've seen some reviews of it. Like, I want
have
to
you?
play it, but I've seen some reviews on it. It's not winning game of the year.
like I really don't see anything stacking up to Hogwarts Legacy. Like, I really don't. Like, Portkey Games, they're gonna literally they just got put on the map
Yeah,
out of nowhere.
And shout out, because they dropped this game, and I have seen me personally, I haven't seen anybody complain about bugs in this game. Not one. This
I've
game
had
came out.
one bug that I had to restart because I got stuck on a chest. I jumped on it and tried to jump out, then I just got stuck.
I've
Other than
I've
that,
had,
I've
I
been
was about to
good.
say I've had a few, but most of mine have been like more graphical errors. Like I had one time where I was trying to go pick up an item that I needed to complete the quest I was on, and it like clipped through the floor, so I couldn't pick it up. So I had to like restart it and do all that over again to be able to pick it up. But everything else has been, like I said, graphical. I had one where it was a cutscene and it was a student drinking a cup of tea, but you know how they do a pool of tea like in the cup? Well, the pool was on his hand. Like he had the cup here, but the pool was like here. But he was
Okay.
still like sipping out of the cup like it was the cup.
Something minuscule like that.
Yeah.
Or
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
there
I was
was,
it. It's usually simple like graphical errors that I've seen.
but
But for
that's
the
what I'm
most
saying. We're
part, the
not
game has been like you said, flawless.
it's been
we're
running.
not seeing like cyberpunk issues with this game. Like the I've had two myself, and one was I was inside of a shop somewhere in Hogsmeade, and I accidentally hit square. Well, no, I hit square trying to pick up a chest, and there happened to be a cat right there. So I went to go pet the cat instead of open the chest. And when I went to go pet the cat like disappeared into the floor and then slowly like came back up out of the floor. And I was like, okay, that was weird. And then the next glitch I had was I was skipping through audio, like skipping through the cutscenes. And for whatever reason, I was supposed to answer a question or something. You know, when you answer a question or like you start a conversation, the controller vibrates or whatever. Well, I went to like skip past it, and then the game starts. I'm playing, but the controller is still it never stopped vibrating. Like the whole time I'm playing the game, it was just vibrating. So
I think Courtney
turn.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I had to turn the controller off and then turn it back on, and then it was fine after that. But
I think Courtney had a problem like that too. It just kept vibrating. It eventually stopped, but she said it just kept vibrating for no reason. I was like, I don't know. I thought maybe it was because the battery was dying, but that might have been it.
Yeah. So like, but again, these are like minor inconveniences. They're not detrimental to the gameplay. We can keep playing the game, so
yeah,
it's not a huge deal.
I did have one other graphical issue, which was like I said, it was more funny than like an actual issue of the game. But I was fighting some spiders, and you know how you get those little ones that come up. I hit one of them with like a basic cast, and like it went up.
Frigo.
No, not Cafrico. But I'm assuming that's what you normally do because I know you got a slight fear of spiders. So
I'll be burning the shit out of this.
Yeah, I got a story to tell y'all about that.
Burn
too.
the woods down.
But
Smokey the Bear hates my ass.
But when I hit the little spider, it like hit the wall that it was up against, but then like it hit the wall and just kept flipping. So it was just in the air flipping, and I was sitting there watching.
In perpetual motion.
Yeah, I was sitting there watching like, oh, it's not gonna fall. So then I like aimed at it and I hit it one more time and it disappeared. So it was still like active in the game, but it just like got caught in a spinning animation, I guess is what you want to call it. But my story real quick. So Courtney has also been playing Hogwarts, and she has a fear of spiders. And for those who don't know, Courtney is my wife, my beautiful wife. But she was playing it and she has a fear of spiders, and she got to the stage where you had to go through that dungeon. I think Jack Dawes dungeon.
Jack Dawes 2.
Oh Lord.
And she came up on the spiders when they was like collectively together. And yo, when I tell you she freaked out, and I'm sitting over on the couch dying laughing. Because every time the spider like, because you know the ones that like tunnel down and pop up, every time one would do that, as soon as they'll pop up, she was like, ah! And then she just, bruh, I was on that couch rolling.
Well, I'm over here trying to cast Raid.
Oh my God.
She scared Lucas one time. She scared my son because one time the spider popped out, she screamed, and then Lucas was like, and looked back up at her.
Like, damn, mama.
It was hilarious. That's it. I was over there rolling. Oh man.
But yeah, state of play. What do y'all want to rate this? We gonna rate this state of play?
If I had to rate, I'm gonna give it like 7.
Yeah.
Because the only two
And
things
6
I
of
was
them
excited.
points is for Street Fighter and
Yeah, I was about to say
Suicide
the only two
Squad.
things I was excited for was Street Fighter 6 and Suicide Squad.
I'm gonna go 7.5, just because we did get a lot of good gameplay from Suicide Squad. I was really anticipating what this gameplay was going to look like. I was intrigued, and I finally got to see it. So, but I mean, it wasn't nothing big. So,
Yeah, I mean, I'd give it like a 7 too. The thing that really annoyed me though is like they opened it up with like, yo, the VR2 is here, we're about to get it, but then they don't tell you how much it's gonna cost or when it's coming out or if we gonna be short on production on these VRs like we was for 2 years on PS5. Like, I need to know this information before you start showing me gameplay of games for this thing that we can't get yet.
Right. I've always said though, even if I had all the money in the world to go ahead and buy a PlayStation VR 2, well, I'm not gonna say that because I probably would just go ahead and buy it if I had all the money in the world. But I'll say even if I could afford to get it right now, I probably wouldn't buy it. Because I feel like the VR thing, I feel like if you have it, cool. But I feel like there's not enough games to warrant paying the $200-300 is probably gonna cost to get that thing.
No, it's gonna be more than that.
That
That's
was
probably gonna be PS5 cost.
I hope
and plus, man, I'm more of a sit down gamer, man. I can't just be interacting with my stuff. Like, I just want to enjoy the game. I don't want to.
Yeah.
It might be cool if like you have some friends over. Hey, let's play some VR.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
But
when I was looking into getting the VR, because I've got the Quest 2 now. So when I was looking into it, I was debating whether I should wait for the VR2 PlayStation to come out or if I should go ahead and get the Quest. And it was all speculation back then about the price of this unit. So again, this is speculation, but they were speculating that sucker could cost anywhere between $499 to $599 for the VR. And I'm like, yo, that's more than the console. So I might have a grand in Sony
what
equipment.
are we doing?
that's a lot of money in the Sony equipment.
That's a lot of it. It should come with an OLED.
Motherfuckers.
Sony, can I get one of them OLEDs if I invest in one of your fine products?
What's the heads over here?
Or at least get a discount. Can we at least get like 50% off?
Yeah, let me get that 50% off.
Busting heads over here, boy.
We'll pimp Dash out to you. Dash love himself some Sony. We'll do like a 3 commercial deal with Dash for us to all get OLEDs and VRs. He'll even sell y'all's car.
Hey, we'll get him to tattoo your logo on his chest somewhere. I'm sure he'll do it.
Just the button logos, the X, the square, the circle, the triangle, straight across the set. It's Sony, man.
It's like I'm sure he'll do it.
I love you, Sony.
Oh man.
But yeah, if y'all haven't checked out the State of Play, go check it out, or just check out the trailers. Because, like I said, the main thing I'm excited for is the Suicide Squad game and the Street Fighter 6 game.
Yep.
Which are not exclusives.
Which they're not exclusives. That's interesting. I'm still gonna get on PlayStation though.
I thought Suicide Squad was just PlayStation.
You sure?
Because ain't the Arkham games just PlayStation?
No, the Arkham games aren't just PlayStation. I'm pretty sure. Matter of fact, I know I played one of the Arkham games on Xbox.
Oh,
I've
okay.
got the
Well,
whole
shit.
Arkham collection on Xbox.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely probably gonna get it on PlayStation though.
I'll get Street Fighter on PlayStation, but I'll probably get Gotham on Suicide Squad on Xbox.
You know what? I might get it on Xbox just because if it's a shooting game, it'd be a lot easier for you to use that controller.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just not
I guess-
about that.
I guess
I
we
need
also
that
got to see
D-pad.
is it cross-platform? Do we know?
It's a good question. It's a very
have to
good
fi-
question.
That's gonna be my deciding factor.
Somebody ask Jeeves.
If it's not
Jeeves?
cross-platform, If it's not gonna be cross-platform, I guess we're gonna have to get it on PlayStation for Dash's sake.
Nah, he gonna have to man up and get with the times,
You
bro. He can't
know
be out
that
here
ma-
being a single console dude no more.
You
He gonna
know
have
that
to get
man
something
is not gonna get an Xbox.
Not
I
at
s-
all.
I seriously feel like Dash will probably see an Xbox and burn like it's a cross to a vampire type shit. Like,
I let him
like he
borrow
would
one
cower
of mine.
in fear.
Whoa, Katana,
Justice League.
sir.
I was about to say, did you look it up? Oh,
I'm
by the
looking
way,
for it now.
I was talking about Destiny 2 earlier. It came out in
Yeah.
2017. I forgot to throw that back in there.
So
As
it's been
of
6 years.
January
Okay.
17th.
Yeah.
So as of January 17th this year, it says that there was a leak and it seemingly confirms that the Suicide Squad will be crossplay.
Okay. So then, I'll probably
But
get it for Xbox.
This is a leak
Yeah, I
from
know.
the internet, so
Yeah, sometimes leaks can be reliable
Okay.
because I don't see why Rocksteady wouldn't. But yeah.
I
Anyways,
just looked it up and it says yes, Suicide Squad will support full cross-platform play for online co-op.
oh yeah, I'm definitely getting on Xbox then.
yeah, sounds good to me. But anyways, y'all,
Yeah.
we appreciate y'all coming back and watching us. We love y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all the good
Please
stuff.
run it up.
Help us get to 1,000 subscribers so we can do this full time.
Golly, that'd be
Y'all been doing
great.
y'all's thing out there helping us out. So share, like, subscribe.
We
Yeah.
only
Appreciate all the
need
love.
720 more subscribers and about another million views or something like that. Then we'll be good. We'll be past hurdle one.
When you say the number, it feels so much worse. But yeah, like I said, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all come back. And like I said, keep Dash and his family in your prayers.
Yeah.
Not sure when he'll be back, but love you, Dash. Wish you was here.
Yeah, man.
But until next time, I'm Keston.
I'm Camden.
I'm Adrian.
We out.
Yeah, boy.